My neighbour asked why everyone hated her. My neighbour asked me why everyone on our street seemed to dislike her. And honestly, I told her the truth. About a year ago, a new family moved into the house attached to mine. For the last 7 months, they've had construction work going on almost every single day. The work starts at 8 a.m, sometimes even earlier, 6 days a week. And it's not just the noise from the tools. The workers are constantly shouting, blasting music, singing, and making as much noise as possible. People have asked them to keep it down, especially on Saturday mornings. Instead of being respectful, they usually get even louder. They also block the road with their vans, making people late for work and school. And more than once they've thrown tools or materials into other people's gardens and then climbed into those gardens to get them back. Since my house is attached to theirs, I've probably had it worse than most. The vibrations from the construction have been giving me terrible migraines for months. Honestly, I still have no idea what they're even building. 7 months of non-stop work and the house barely looks different. A few days ago, my neighbour stopped me outside. She asked why there seemed to be so much tension between her family and everyone else on the street. I looked at her and said, "You've had loud construction happening almost every day for 7 months. People are exhausted." She looked genuinely upset, but she simply said, "Okay." I thought that was the end of it. A few days later, her husband confronted me. He said I was being a jerk for blaming them over construction noise. He argued that construction is obviously loud and that their house needed the work to be livable. I told him I wasn't blaming his wife personally. I was simply answering the questions she asked. He didn't seem convinced. Before leaving, he told me he hoped my house never needed major construction work. Honestly, I found that pretty funny. Because if my house ever did need 7 months of construction, I'd completely understand why my neighbours were annoyed. So now I'm wondering, was I wrong for telling her the truth?